Hey, what's going on everyone, this is iReviews back with another video, and today I will show you guys 23 tricks that can be found on iOS 13 that you probably didn't know existed. These are tricks that will make your life easier and also are very useful. So let's go ahead, let me show you guys 23 tricks that you didn't know existed on iOS 13. The first trick has to do with iMessage. So you're on a conversation like this, you want to delete one of the messages. Of course you will have to tap and hold and then tap more right here, and then you will be able to select and delete one of the messages. But you can do that really quickly simply by tapping with two fingers on any of the messages. As you will see, it will be directly selected. On the App Store on iOS 13, you know that Apple has moved the update section right here under the account, so you don't have any more that update section. You will have to tap on the account and then go to the update section, but you can do that quickly. You might not have noticed this, but if you 3D touch on the App Store icon, you will have right here a button that will take you directly to the updates. On the update section of the App Store, you might not know, but you can delete apps that you have installed on your device. So you go right here, see your apps, you see your updates, you notice there an app that you don't want to have anymore on your iPhone. You can go ahead and delete that directly from here. When you go to the update section on the App Store, you notice that this page right here will pop up. Now you can click done right there to close this, or you can go ahead and tap right there and swipe down. If you swipe like this, you will see that it will only scroll. There is a hidden gesture that allows you to quickly dismiss this page. You don't have to use two hands to reach up there. You can just do that gesture right there like an L, like this, and you can quickly dismiss the update page on the App Store. Now you're on Safari and you're searching for a company's number or something. Like here I search for T-Mobile, it shows the number up here. You can just go ahead and click on that number, and as you will see right here, it will give you the option to call that number or send a message. So you will see right here, it will say T-Mobile, like of course that's a verified number, and you will have here all the options that you can go ahead and perform directly here from Safari. On Safari on iOS 13, if you have like a bunch of tabs open like this, you can go ahead and tap and hold the bookmark icon, and once you have done that, it allows you to add bookmarks for all the tabs that you have open. Just click right there and you will have the option to create a folder with the bookmarks of all the tabs that you had open. Just go ahead and set the name right here and click save, and you're good to go. Now when you go here, you will have a folder with all those bookmarks from all the tabs. Now here is another hidden trick. Now if you tap and hold right here, you will have the option to open all of the bookmarks that are on that folder in new tabs. So let me just go ahead and close all the tabs right here, and you will notice here I have a bunch of folders. So here there is no tab. If I just go ahead and force touch right there, it will show me the option right here to open all of those three in new tabs. You will see right there all of them are opened. On the new Safari app on iOS 13, there's a hidden gesture right here on the top bar of Safari. All you gotta do here is just swipe up, and you will see it will remove the top and the bottom bar, and it will give you this full screen mode. You can see how cool that looks. You can enjoy browsing a website on full screen here without the bottom and the top bar that is right there interrupting you. And of course, once you're done, you need your bottom bar right there to perform something. Just tap back right there and you will have it back. So swipe up to remove it, just tap right there to show it again. There is another hidden gesture on Safari on iOS 13. So you want to go to the reader view of a website. All you got to do here is just force touch on the letters right there at the top left corner. So you see those two A's right there, just force touch on them, they will become black right there, and you will see you will quickly enter the reader view. You want to go out of the reader view, you do the same, just force touch on these two little icons. You know, on iOS 12 and even older iOS versions, there is a setting called reduce motion. Now what that does is that it removes the animations of iOS, giving your device just a nice little fade animation when opening and closing apps. That of course looks really good, I really like that, and also will make your device work a bit faster, especially if you have like an older device. With iOS 13, there's a new setting right there. So if you go to settings, go to accessibility, go to motion and enable reduce motion. Once you enable it, it will give you this other option right here called prefer crossfade transitions. Now what this does is that it will add that like fade animation even within apps. So you will notice right here when I go in and out of the sections of the settings app, we have that same transition, like that fade transition, like you have the same when you go in and out of the apps. Now, a trick that is also available on older devices, but I had to include it because it's really cool, is found right here on the home screen. You won't see it, but if you just touch right here, we'll see that you will be able to go to the other page, go back to the same page just by tapping right here above the dock. You can even go like to the widgets panel, so you can see tap right there to go right, tap right there to go left. As easy as that, you can switch pages. You probably love the dark mode on iOS 13 as I do, but you know there are a ton of ways to enable it. You can do that from the settings, you can leave that on automatic, you can do that from the control center, you can even add a toggle on the control center, but if that's not enough, you can also add a shortcut to do that for you. So you go ahead, go to the shortcuts app on iOS 13 and just basically tap right here the plus to create a new shortcut, and on add action right there, all you gotta do is just search for dark, and it will show you this option right here, set appearance, and that allows you to create a shortcut which will basically go ahead and turn on the dark mode on your iOS device. Here I have it, I have created one, and you can also go ahead and of course tap right there and add it on the home screen. So if you need an icon that can turn on the dark mode, you will have this on your device. So you will see right now we're on the light mode. Tap right there, it goes to the dark mode, and you can also have that on the shortcuts page right here. So right there you will have the dark mode enabler, and the bad thing is that it doesn't allow you to disable the dark mode, just enable it, but of course you will have a bunch of ways to disable the dark mode. Apple has added a ton of new features to the Files app on iOS 13. You might not know, but on the Files app, on the main page right here, you can go ahead and tap on those little dots right there, and now you can go ahead and scan documents. So you need to scan a document, you don't need to install third-party apps or even buy apps from the App Store. Just go ahead, go to the Files app, tap on the dots right there, click on scan document, and you can do that as easy as that directly from the Files app on your iOS 13 device. If you take a screenshot on your iOS 13 device and you want to like hide something right here, of course you would like go to the marker right here and just basically start swiping like this to go ahead and hide something on a screenshot. But the easier way is to tap the plus button, and you can add one of these, like you can go ahead and add it like this. Go ahead, fill that up, and you can see as easy as that you can go ahead and basically hide any part of the screenshot. Click done. Once you're done and you're good to go, you will have a screenshot with the part that you want covered as easy as that. On the new Photos app on iOS 13, you know there is a section called All Photos, where you will find all the pictures that you have on your device. Now, if you're within a folder, within an album, and you want to find a specific picture on the main like section right here, all you gotta do is just go ahead and force touch on that picture, and it will give you these options. Just tap right there, show in all photos, and it will switch immediately to the all photos section and will find you where you have that photo on the all photos section. On the Photos app on iOS 13, there is a new option on the editing section. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the way their iPhone makes their selfies look, like the mirroring effect and all that stuff, but with this new option on iOS 13 you will be able to flip your pictures. Just tap on the edit button, tap on that square right there, and right here at the top left corner you will see like that triangle and the two arrows. Just tap right there, and as easy as that you will see it will go ahead and flip the side of your picture. On iOS 13, on the Contacts app or the Phone app, you just go to one of your contacts and you will have the option to customize the profile pictures of those contacts. So go to one of your contacts, tap on the edit button, and right beneath the profile picture just tap the edit button once again, and you will have the option here to add like a letter or any of the emojis, or you can just go ahead and tap on the edit button, tap edit here once again, and you will be able to go ahead and add like different effects to that picture. So you will see right there, how you can customize any picture of the contacts that you have on your iPhone. On the Mail app on iOS 13, you can go ahead and on any email that you have flagged, just tap that reply button right there, and you will have here different colors for the flags. You will have the ability to change the flag's color directly from here. That of course will make it very easy for you to like qualify different flagged emails. So like from different contacts, you can have different colors for different contacts and all that stuff, of course, that will make your life easier. On the Voice Memos app on iOS 13, if you go to edit one of your recordings, you will have like the option right here to zoom in and out. So you want to have like an easier way to edit your recordings. You can go ahead and zoom in and out on a recording just by pinching, of course, in and out, as simple as this. And of course, scrolling on a page has never been easier. Now with iOS 13, you will see the scroll bar right there. All you gotta do is just tap and hold right there on the scroll bar. You will see it will become a bit bigger, and now you will have the ability to just scroll up, just move up and down with the scroller, and you can easier and of course faster scroll on a web page. The share sheet on iOS 13 has been totally redesigned, not the way it looks, the way it works as well. Apple has added a ton of features, and you can also customize it and make it work best for you. I know a lot of people might not know this, but if you tap on the share button right there on the share sheet, you can have like different actions right here. So we'll have like different sections, and you will have a few actions at the top. Those are the actions that you use the most, and you can have them there simply by scrolling down, tap on the edit actions, and then you will see here that section is called favorites. Now you can go ahead and add any of the sections, any like of the tabs of the share sheet right there to your favorites. You can also rearrange them and of course have the ones that you use the most right there at the top of the share sheet. On iOS 13, now if you go to the Spotlight search and you're searching for something, of course you will see like a few like results right here from websites and all that stuff. You're not like satisfied with that, you can just scroll down and you can go ahead and ask Siri. So you can do that as easy as that directly from the Spotlight search. Anything that you type to search, you can just scroll down and ask Siri, and of course get a response for that directly from Siri. So that is it for this video, guys. These are 23 tricks that can be found on iOS 13 that probably a lot of you guys didn't know all of them. I hope you guys learned something today, learned some new tricks of iOS 13, which of course has recently been released, and I know a lot of people want to learn the ins and outs of the tricks and the tips for using iOS 13, and of course having a much better and much satisfying experience on their iPhones using this new software. So that's basically it for this video, guys. Go ahead and subscribe for more iOS 13 videos. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one.